We have very few studios where you could really go and play with 50-60 piece orchestra, mic properly, record and mix professionally. When this thought came to me, I went to Sound Wizard and asked them to design a studio.
When Harris called us, we were really excited to work on a project that we could build from ground up. We worked to create a space that would fit Harris's needs, both acoustically and visually.
Later, I called Kumba, and he dropped inside my office one fine morning, and I asked him, could you do this? Because my vision for this project was way higher than what we have seen before. Then came the reply, you know what? We can do this. From there we started. Though it took immense passion, dedication and precision to start the project, I will only agree, due to the grace of God, we completed the studio within 4 years. My favorite space in this Studio H is the scoring stage, where you can interact with the 60-piece organic orchestra and become a part of it. We have 2 recording studios, Studio A and Studio B. Both the recording studios are equipped with futuristic recording tools and monitoring systems.
Studio is there to have a very clean, transparent sound, to create an excellent laboratory type of working environment where they can amplify the music, where they can play it at high SPL and really get into the detail.
Which is the reference where you work, you listen, that has to be as transparent as possible. Has been major work in terms of design and investment, and the result is outstanding. There is also a part that is we achieved there very specifically is what we call the sweet spot. So the sweet spot is where the listening position is optimum.
The most important thing is the scoring hall that Harris has, this large silent space where he can do an orchestra or whatever he needs to record. The control room is great because it's a large space, but that's not the most unique feature in the studio. The most unique feature is really the scoring hall.
And then we ran that through ease, and then we checked at different microphone position what sounds we get. Harris spent really good time listening to everything, because we get sound waves at the end. I mean, it's an audio file you can listen to, and said, yeah, fantastic, too much, too little, more than this, more warmth, brightness. I got Harris to approve all the files, and then the design was validated. Speaker cabinet have been mounted floating, so that there is no transmission of the energy to the wall itself, so that the wall doesn't become itself a loudspeaker. Basically, a design of a control room like this one, we start first with the speaker position, the speaker model, the type, and then we build the room around that. And this room is fitting this model, this size, this positioning, and could not be otherwise. So if we change something, we'll have to redesign the room accordingly. The challenges for such a big facility, it's the crosstalk between the rooms. So you don't want that to leak into any other room, any other production that happens in any other recording space. So the isolation between the rooms had to be really as good as possible. Usually you're careful about between 2 rooms or between a room and the neighborhood.
The air conditioning is one of the more challenging things in a studio or any acoustic space. That was really tough to figure out a way to pass these ducts, which are quite large, and you've got to cool the place sufficiently, and it's got to be comfortable to work in, but it's got to be silent. In this particular case, we targeted an NC15 for the recording space, which is very silent. It's pretty much the norm for a high quality recording space.
We just wanted to get something that it was outstanding. You know, he likes high-end cars. He wanted to have a high-end studio. So here we are.